Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to just jump in and get started. And some of you will be watching this live. Some of you will be watching the replay either here or I'm also sharing with our customer group through an eBlast. And so welcome. If you're watching off of the YouTube link, please make sure to get to our customer group so that you can participate in this week's immunity challenge. So what we're doing is really just talking about some super basic oils and products that pretty much all of you have, I would imagine, because these are oils and products that most people get started with right away, or at least incorporate into their oil collection within a couple months of starting up with doTERRA. So this entire week, August 20th through 26th, we're going to be talking about a different oil or product that's going to really help support your immune system in a big way daily. And I just want you guys to know easy ways to incorporate these oils into your daily routines, or your threats is high routines, like your sick routines. If you're sick, I want you to know what to reach for right away. Okay, so day one is Oregano Touch. And I do want to, before we talk about the immune awesomeness of Oregano Touch, I want to let you guys know a couple other things about oregano. So oregano has, it's a hot oil. And that's why we're using Oregano Touch. But you can also, if you only have oregano, you can totally just dilute it. And that's a really easy way to utilize your oregano. And what you can do is dilute it like 1 drop in a teaspoon of fractionated coconut oil or any kind of carrier oil. Okay, so the Oregano Touch is pre-diluted. That's what the touch means. And so oregano is incredible for boosting your immune system. It has chemical constituents that just really allow it to get into the nasty bugs, bacteria, fungus, whatever is messing with your body, messing with your system. It is able to get in there and just eat it up, get rid of it. So I can't recommend oregano enough because it's just great to have around. But here's another awesome thing about oregano. So it is hot, and that's why we're diluting it. And it's really easy. Don't worry, like if it feels too warm to you, just add a little extra coconut oil. Just don't put water, because oil and water don't mix, so the water would drive it deeper. But here's the cool thing. It's hot. It might, if you were to put a full concentrate drop of oregano, it would burn a little bit. But if you have something that you're wanting to burn off, that is super beneficial, right? So still dilute it, but we had a customer ask about plantar's warts. You guys, there are so many, like thousands, I'm sure, testimonials on in different doTERRA groups on plantar's warts. So utilize the oregano, because this is amazing. So if you don't have Oregano Touch, just again, dilute it like a drop to a teaspoon. See how that works. If you want more effect, add another drop. You can experiment with this, right? But plantar's warts, regular warts, skin tags, something you want to burn off, use oregano. It's amazing. Also, I posted recently about some experiences I had with oregano. I had a infection in a sweat gland. So it was like a little lump, and I had to go to the doctor because I found a lump in my armpit. And they're like, no biggie, it's an infection in your sweat gland. And instead of using a prescription for an antibiotic, which I don't want to do, I just used oregano. So I used the Oregano Touch. I used it on my armpit, that little lump. Couple times later, or a couple days later, it was completely gone. No pain, no lump, nothing. Oregano Touch is amazing. Okay, so if you have any kind of weirdness that's like you think it's funky, or you just think something's up and maybe it's an infection or something like that, that's localized, you're not really worrying about it spreading, use Oregano Touch, you guys. Just try it. You have oils at home that are badass, you guys. Okay, so now I want to share with you day one, Oregano Touch. I posted earlier in our group. Hi, Carrie. I posted earlier a little, this is the image. So you'll find this image earlier in our posts, or just search day 1. And you'll find this post. So first off, it gives a suggestion for a hand sanitizer. And so the recipe is utilizing 10 drops of oregano oil and dilute that with 2 tablespoons of like fractionated coconut oil or something like that, because this is an amazing antibacterial. So it's going to be awesome as a hand sanitizer. Later this week, we are going to talk about doTERRA's hand sanitizing mist, right? So you could totally just take an empty of one of these and put your 10 drops of full concentrate oregano oil. You'd put 10 drops of the full concentrate into your bottle, and then fill it a couple tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil, and then from there you would just put some distilled water or regular water. You could totally do that and just reuse your tubes. But maybe you have this and you just want to supercharge it. A baby got hurt or something. You guys will see Noel in a little bit too. And my husband, because I'm going to give him a foot massage in front of you. So what I'm going to do is supercharge this. I'm just going to put a couple drops of oregano into my regular hand sanitizing mist, because oregano is amazing, and it smells like oregano. It smells like pizza, you guys. So I'm just going to put a couple drops into the hand sanitizing mist to give it like a little supercharge. Do I have enough? Yeah. You guys can't see this because it's like right at the end. Don't do this usually. It's right at the end. So I just got 2 drops in there. Usually it's just going to come out, you know. So this is the very end of my oregano. I need to buy more oregano. Then what I'm going to do is just put a couple pumps of my fractionated coconut oil into this, and I'll fill it up with water. And that's going to be a supercharged hand sani spray, very appropriate for a diaper bag. So that's where I'm going to put it. So what I want you to do is go ahead and make a hand sanitizing spray and utilize your oregano that way. This is an easy way to utilize your oregano. You guys will see I did post a giveaway earlier today. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but go check out the giveaway, because you guys share your oregano experience and it's going to automatically enter you into our giveaway for today. Okay, so now John, you want to come in with the crying baby? This is real life, you guys. Like, we're just doing this. I want to share with you, so we're going to do it. First up, we're going to talk about this immunity. So just grab any kind of tea that you have on hand. Like if you have, what's that, traditional medicinals or something like that. They have a throat coat that's really, really good. I have just loose leaf tea. It's so yummy, you guys. I can't remember where I got it. It was uptown. But it's called the Noel Black Spice Tea, and which is kind of awesome because it's Noel, but it's like the holiday spice tea. Super yummy, super spicy, and it's something that feels really good for my throat if I have like a tickle or anything like that. So if somebody is feeling down, here's what you're going to do. You can make up an immunity and then do an oregano foot wrap. So those are the other 2 recipes on day 1. And so I have this all steeped and ready to go. And then what we'll do is we're going to use 2 companion oils. They pair super well with oregano. So we're going to utilize On Guard in this spice tea, and then we're going to utilize copaiba. Both of them are supercharged, super amazing for supporting your immune system and supporting you on a cellular level. And so we're going to add that into some honey. Now, one thing, I haven't used much honey lately, but I just heard some really amazing things about local honey, just utilizing local honey, because local bees are really working with the pollen in your region, and so that can be super helpful for seasonal discomfort. I'm getting some local honey as soon as humanly possible. I think that's amazing, and it makes a lot of sense. So If you have local honey, use that. If you have Manuka honey, you can use that. So I'm going to use 1 drop of On Guard, not oregano. 1 drop of On Guard, 1 drop of copaiba, and I'm going to just take my spoon and fill it up with honey. Let's see if I can do this. Just put some honey in there. This is a really good way to add the oils into your tea. So I have my honey. I'm just going to put a drop of copaiba or copaiba. I actually don't know really how to say it. And 1 drop of On Guard. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to take and mix it. I'm not a lefty. So mix it in. Now, another thing you could do is just take that spoonful of honey, especially with On Guard, you guys. It feels so good for a tickle in the throat. So you could just take that spoonful of honey and let it sit at the back of your throat and just coat your throat before you drink your tea. So we're going to pretend like John's not feeling well, and I'm going to spoil him. So what I'm going to do is give him this tea and then do the foot wrap, the oregano foot wrap, which is just going to be, it feels good, one thing, because you're utilizing a hot towel. But you're going to combine healing touch with essential oils and this tea and just a nice warming foot wrap. And that is amazing for somebody who's not feeling well, right? So spoil your loved ones with some oil, you guys. Okay. Ooh, that's good. I like it. Okay, so John, you want to try your tea? Here's John, everyone. Here's John and Noelle. And Nico. There's Nico. So we're pretending John's not feeling well. He's going to try his tea.
Cough, cough.
And I'm going to go get the foot wrap ready. So John, if you want to share it all about how you use oregano, you are welcome to.
Right now I'm sharing on how to maintain a baby by feeding her grapes. She loves frozen grapes. Hang on. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. So we feed the baby frozen grapes, like this. Okay, take it. That keeps the baby calm for a minute. Oregano. I haven't used much oregano. It's very hot, but it is good for when I'm feeling sick. So it's an On Guard Plus. That's how I use it.
And On Guard Plus is actually one that we will be talking about. Okay, so go ahead and take just one of your feet out. I forgot, you guys. I went to fill this water and actually, heat up the towel, but first we have to put the oils on him. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to utilize oregano because when you're talking about like nasties or bad bugs, oregano is going to get in there and do a number on them in a big way. But like nasty bugs that are really messing with your system, they have a hard shell, right? And so oregano is amazing once it's like in there and working away. But one thing that you can do, melaleuca has chemical constituents that are really effective at softening that hard shell, okay, for those nasties. So you're gonna utilize melaleuca with your oregano. When you do that, they're just an amazing combination. You're gonna get some really, really good results with that. So I highly recommend actually utilizing melaleuca and oregano together. So first I'm going to put melaleuca on his feet, give him a nice healing touch, immune supporting massage with that, and then we're going to do oregano after that. So I'm getting my fractionated coconut oil. He's sipping his tea. Maybe? I know you're not, I was just kidding. And we're going to do this with the baby around. Okay, so 1 drop melaleuca. So you do not have to shake.
Hey.
And then I'm gonna just take a little pump of some fractionated coconut oil and rub his feet down. Can you guys see?
Oh yeah. This is live.
It does feel good though, right?
Of course it does.
What a great way to spoil your people. Can you move back a little bit so I can...
This isn't awkward at all.
There we go. Even further. Thank you. So we usually, I mean, you could do it on a bed, but you could also do it in a place where they're really gonna be able to keep their feet up while they're relaxing and sipping their tea. Are you bird feeding her right now?
Yeah. Well, you're rubbing my feet on the internet, so I thought I'd bird feed my baby.
He likes to bird feed his child. Okay, so we've got the Melaleuca in there. I would usually do both feet, but I'm not going to today. Then I take the oregano. Again, this is, I'm running low. I'm very close to the end of this oregano bottle, so I'm going to go like this. You would not do that usually. You would just, again, drip the oregano. You just need one drop. It's going to smell like pizza night, babes. And a little pump of the fractionated coconut oil. And again, just rubbing it in to the bottoms of his feet.
What's she doing? I know.
Rubbing down his feet.
On the internet.
On the internet. Can't say I'm not a good wife. This is the only time I ever rub his feet. That's not true. That actually isn't true. Is it?
No comment.
It definitely smells like pizza night in here, guys. So again, like there's a lot of research that supports that healing touch massage is actually just amazing for the immune system. And so are essential oils. So when you apply the essential oils in combination with that, you're really going to get some amazing results, right?
I will say the feet are very important. Every organ.
I'm going to go get your towel ready. See, you talk.
Every organ in the body is represented by a point on your feet. So any of you out there that are into acupuncture or acupressure, every single organ is represented at the bottom of the feet. So by massaging feet or rubbing feet, you're affecting your entire body. Isn't that right? It's number 5. Whoa, yeah! Number 5. Another great? Can you say more? Please? Yes. Frozen grapes. Ready.
Okay. So I have a hand towel, and you could also just utilize a bath towel and put it across both of the feet. I'm just going to put it on one of his feet. So just wrap that foot up. Make it as hot as you can. This isn't as hot as I could make it. But another thing that you can do is if it's just a hand towel and it's not a super big towel, you can use a dry towel too to insulate it better so that it stays warm longer. Like this. And then we're going to put a plastic bag around the foot. So if you don't have to use a garbage bag, you guys. You could use like a shopping bag or whatever. But again, this is what's going to help insulate that.
It's okay. She's just putting a plastic bag on my foot. It's okay.
Okay, sweetie. You want a plastic bag on your foot too?
Well, I'll get a plastic bag on our feet.
There. And that's the foot wrap. So then he can sit comfortably, just relax, sip his tea with his foot wrap and crying baby. But that's it. That's how you do it. So I think I've covered all that I would want to cover with oregano. Of course, too, you guys, you've heard me talk about it a lot, but You can also utilize oregano in cooking. And so you would just want to do like, put the toothpick, use the toothpick method. So you would put the toothpick into the orifice reducer right there in the middle, dip it in, and then stir it into your spaghetti sauce or whatever it is that you're making. And that would probably be plenty of oregano. It'll be like actually just the right amount. How did it feel? Did it feel nice?
Sure, of course.
Yeah. Have to have him do it to me. Okay, that's it. And so check out the giveaway, you guys. And if you post a photo along with your oregano experience, then you're going to get an extra entry in our giveaway. So that's it. Mwah! Love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about tomorrow's immune boosting essential oil. Okay. Mwah.